Hello everyone. In this short video, I'll be telling you about how the online, offline, mobile, and computer tools can be used, and you can effectively integrate technology during your postgraduate learning. If you are a fan of Dan Brown and have read the book Origin, you will understand the significance of artificial intelligence and its incorporation in the human race. David Warlick has rightly said that technology is the pen and paper of our time, and in the students' and the teachers' hand will change the way we experience education. All of us are surrounded by gadgets. We have a smartwatch, computer, tab, of course, a mobile phone, maybe an iPhone or an Android. Speed is everything. The speed with which it opens, the speed with which you type, the speed with which it records and saves in the cloud. So you should always have a good hard disk, which is preferably solid state drive with a good RAM of 6 to 8 GB and a very good internet connection. You should have sufficient subscription for storage and cloud synchronization so that you don't lose your data. To go forward, I will be discussing various applications that you can use under these 9 headings. Coming on to work management. During your postgraduate time, you will have a lot of timelines and to-do work which will be given by your supervisor, your colleagues, your patients, etc. You need to collaborate and share with your collaborators, and you need to take a lot of screenshots and references, etc. during your course of learning. Various meetings, seminars, journal club notes has to be taken, and you have to make a lot of notebooks and create searchable catalogs which you can refer to later on. Evernote and OneNote are two such applications. These applications are available on your mobile phone, computer, as well as on the web. When you enter data into this, it makes it a searchable catalog and is a must have for all postgraduates. The timelines are also important to be kept in mind, hence you need to use calendar application. There are instances when your supervisor tells you a particular timeline and you tend to forget it, although you have noted it down on a notebook. But Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, etc. can help you keep these timelines, maintain patient appointments, meetings, etc. All of this can be cataloged using a Gantt chart as shown here. So you can decide from which time to which time you are going to have a literature review, data collection, when are you going to do each and every step of your work. Here is a snapshot of one of my calendars. As you can see, you can not only put your official data, but some personal meetings and data also. These are synchronized over the web, and you can set reminders and alarms which can help you not miss any such appointment. You will be working on word processing units day in and day out, and it is always good to have a good typing speed. Touch typing learning is absolute essential. A typing speed of 60 to 80 words per minute will enhance your typing speed. Now you have speech to text incorporated in your smartphones and computers also, which can also be used along with touch typing. So I recommend you to learn touch typing before you venture into understanding the various nuances of Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, which is the Bible of your post graduation. There are a lot of plugins which are incorporated into all these modules like add-ins, macros, styles, templates, plagiarism check, reference manager, etc. Whatever be it, you have to take sufficient backup. You can use apps like Free File Sync, Komodo Backup, which have a free version and a paid version, and you can always transfer data into your hard disk. You should have an 1 TB SSD hard disk or a regular HDD hard disk and take regular backups every week. OneDrive and cloud storage like Google Drive allows you to back up data seamlessly over the cloud, which you can retrieve anytime you want. Task management. You need to collaborate, communicate, and there are many apps available. One such application is Trello. Trello uses the Kanban technique, the Japanese technique, which lists out what has to be done, what is in progress, and what is completed, and helps you collaborate this with your supervisors and colleagues. Social media is an absolute must as of now. Research and other material are shared, job opportunities are posted, recent trends and technologies are posted in Twitter and LinkedIn. It is absolutely essential for you to open, collaborate, and network with your colleagues and workers who are working in the same project. Teleconsultation is in vogue, especially in the COVID era. Zoom, Google Meet, Cisco WebEx, Skype, Microsoft Teams are few of such applications, although there are many more. You need to understand the basics of scheduling, screen sharing, taking attendance, how to look at a chat box, etc. When you are going to take a class, because pedagogy is an important part of your postgraduate learning, you need to understand the various modalities of teaching, like use of breakup rooms, polls which can be used, integrated in the system or external sources, how to admit a particular person into the meeting, change the meeting settings, and also absolutely essential for teleconsultation, especially in radiology and pathology units. Research is the core of your post graduation. You need to understand how to use the search engines like Scopus, Google Scholar, EBSCOhost, Web of Science, PubMed, etc. That is just to name a few. You can also use Mendeley to do search databases, which helps you search for data which are relevant to each other. You should know to use the Boolean algorithms like AND, OR, NOR, etc. to search appropriately. Whatever you do, you have to type it out. You have to make papers, you have to make posters, you have to do conference presentations, etc. Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel is definitely a must. Excel is used for data analysis, and also you have a lot of other softwares for statistics like SPSS, R, which you may or may not be using during your career. But you definitely have to understand how each of these function. For poster presentations, Microsoft Publisher and Canva are good applications to design your posters. When you are typing out content, you can use Grammarly to edit your data. You can subscribe to Grammarly for minimal charges, and it gets incorporated into your Word document. There is a tab called Grammarly, and when you open Grammarly, it actually gives you a lot of suggestions. It checks for all the issues, correctness, clarity, whether you're engaging, whether your delivery is correct, whether you're using active or passive voice, etc. It also has a certain level of plagiarism check, which is absolutely essential so that you don't copy content. When you are working with a lot of references, reference managers like Mendeley and Zotero are an absolute essential. Here is a snapshot of Mendeley Reference Manager where you can keep all your content in a single place. You can create folders that can be used for creating and cataloging your contents. When you are using these catalogs, you can have open these content, you can code and color different content here. You can even take notes, you can zoom in, you can synchronize, and also you can edit the way in which the data is presented. You can have the year, volume, issue, and the journal automatically incorporated. If not, it is editable and correctable. These are absolutely essential for referencing in your Word file. In the Word file, under the tab of references, you can see that the Mendeley tab gets incorporated. And when you type a particular person's or an author's name, it automatically incorporates the particular reference in a particular referencing style. You can also add different content and create multiple references, and it also generates bibliography. In this example, you can see there is a second reference that is being added. Once the second reference is being added, you can see that the numbers of 1 and 2 are given. When you insert the bibliography, you can see the full referencing of that particular person or an article is cited. Now, in case you want to change the way in which the documentation is written, you can actually alter the paragraphs, reposition the paragraphs wherever you want, and then all you have to do is click on the refresh button. As in this case, the second paragraph is made first, and then when you click on refresh button, you can see that the whole data gets refreshed automatically. You can choose from multitude of reference styles, and it gives you referencing in any particular journal style that you want. Grammarly, Turnitin, Authenticate are absolute essentials for checking plagiarism. Every journal article goes through a plagiarism check before it accepts the article. During your publication, ORCID number is an absolute essential. All of you should register in the ORCID website, which stands for Open Researcher and Contribution ID. Google Scholar helps you understand where you stand in terms of citation. ResearchGate is another platform where researchers join together, share their work, and collaborate. The productivity of you is directly dependent on how focused you are in your particular work. When you're working on a Word document, work constantly on the Word document. You can use applications like Forest or Quality Time, which helps you keep away from distractions like the use of phones or use of taking up calls, etc. Sharing applications like WhatsApp Web, OneNote can share documents, photographs, clinical radiographic notes, etc. Patient management systems are present in most of the hospitals, hence use it appropriately so that you don't miss out on appointments and the patient records. During your course of post-graduation, you need to keep records of all the patients that you work with. You may have to know sufficiently about DSLR, mobile, and photomicrography, which has to be trained. You have to take special training for understanding two-dimensional and three-dimensional data, microscopic data evaluation, use of electron microscopy, various measurements of angles, ratios, etc. To help you with all of these, multiple softwares like ImageJ, GIMP, Photoshop, etc. can be used. For editing the photographs, you can use Photoshop similar to Photoshop softwares like GIMP, and also you can create digital data using BioRender and vector graphics using PowerPoint. To keep focus, we can listen to music. We can use Wink, Audible, or Spotify. Audible gives a lot of good books which you can listen to during your transit travel time. During your post-graduation, you will be logging into multiple websites for which you need to maintain record of your passwords. Password managers like Dashlane and Keeper are essential tools apart from Google Password Manager. You will be getting stipend, hence you need to understand the nuances of finance, net banking, investment, and of course, budgeting. Keeping all this in mind, your post-graduation is surrounded by applications. You need to understand, use them appropriately, and work smart to do well in your post-graduation. Good luck. Thank you very much.